Good afternoon, and it's Tuesday. I didn't even video yesterday. Tuesday the 9th, I feel like this month is moving absolutely rapid. Just trying to get everything pretty much cleaned up for clients. There's a lot of people, I said in the last video, on a cut, or they are needing changes quite frequently. It's just trying to keep up to date with it, which has been great. I'm also done my first week on the cut and I feel great. I think I'll go over a little bit more into depth about that this week and kind of what you would do if things weren't moving and etc. I'm also going to go back to work. I've got 3 in tonight. I feel like the night time in the gym has been great. I feel like that vibe is back at night. Sometimes it lacks during the day because, again, everyone's at work. I've also got a couple of deliveries in from Define, my protein and my vitamins. I also want to order a few more things. Right, it's now 3 o'clock and pretty much soaked up all the time I have been here on my laptop, which is fine. It means I've got all my check-ins done. Some of them have not submitted it. It's very hard sometimes if you're doing like online side of things and there's not a lot of data there. That's why I always say, see if you're getting a coach, utilise all the data, like give them everything. Getting ready to go back to work now. I need to leave in literally like 45 minutes. I feel good. I'm actually not training today. The way I'm trying to schedule it is getting the 4 sessions in. Lower, upper, that's the way I schedule it. Usually do lower on the Thursday and lower on the Monday, and then it gives me like 2 other days to do my upper. But yeah, training's been really good. Like I can wholeheartedly say last week's training sessions was great. It's not as if I went down in calories too much. Also, I'm not going to change my calories until I can see the rest of this week. For example, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, if I'm down in weight, I'm not touching the calories. That's just the way, like, it's the way I program clients and it's the way I'm doing myself. This is a random one as well, by the way. I'm nearly finishing this. I don't remember if I showed books in previous videos. This is the book I'm currently on. I was actually laughing because when I actually bought this book, I was with Rachel, and when I brought it in, I left it in the kitchen, and then my dad, my mum and Rachel saw it and they just laughed because it's as if it was like targeted towards them. It's also a really good book at figuring out how to talk to people, because a lot of people are different. They take on information different, they react different, their conversation styles are different, like they're different people. So it identifies like who they are and like how to adapt. But I'm probably not going to video in the gym tonight, and I'm also going to probably show you the packages I got tomorrow because I've got more time tomorrow. There's new clothing, the Define one. It's a few new supplements from my protein, and I actually think it's a few clothing bits, maybe something for Regan, I can't remember. And in the my vitamins one, it's just the usual supplements. Let's get going. Currently 7:15 and the night is done, and it's so good because the weather is phenomenal. Like, I didn't even think it was meant to be sunny and it's blue skies. I don't know if you can see that. Phenomenal. Anyway, the plan attack tomorrow, I'm in there at 6:30 and I'll be training at 8 AM till 9. Yeah, I want to try and hit a upper body session. My upper bodies have been kind of changing. My leg days have been pretty much staying the same. There's quite a lot of like the basics you do for legs, and Muscle Hut has so much more alternatives, so it's kind of like trying different things. They've got a few new machines which I'll try. I think in the last video I tried some new machines, especially the tricep push down. I don't really feel as energized in the morning, that's the only issue. It's just trying to fill my time out. If I've got like a small gap, I'll try and train in that wee small gap. Time to go up the road. I'm seeing Rachel tonight when I have my last meal. It's funny because usually on 3,000 calories I have so much to catch up on. But going back to my point is, on 2,500 calories, when I've tracked all my stuff, my phone's there, it's literally like, I tracked everything I want in the day and I think I'm like bang on 2,500, whereas I would have those extra calories to kind of mess about with. I don't. When I drop, I think it will get a little bit tougher because I'm used to eating like higher calorie foods and higher calorie meals. Anyway, let's drive. It is now Wednesday. Need to get stuff upstairs. We have another delivery. This one is from Define, and I got a couple of their new stuff. Some of the stuff here is from their charge range. Right, let's tip this. Right, the only thing that's not mine is this, and I'm not trying that on. One of the main things I needed was more t-shirts, more tops. I feel like I've got plenty of joggies. Yes, I maybe need a pair of shorts, but the main thing is getting some t-shirts. Firstly, shorts, then the tops. Spot on, the colour is perfect. I needed another pair of light grey. In my opinion, if you're looking at it, it shows just enough legs, like just enough quads. It's got a subtle dark grey lining at the pockets. It's got a band at the back and you can see the Define written here. They've also put their motto on the tassels, which I really like. If you're trying to do some leg movements, squats, leg press, lunges, they're definitely stretchy enough. Okay, now let's partner this up with the t-shirt. So I have this in a black and blue already. This is just our light grey and it's meant to match the shorts. This is like a mesh material, as you can see. Probably one of the lightest t-shirts I've ever felt. So lightweight, like unbelievably lightweight. It's nice and snug in the arms and then it's nice and loose here, nice and flowy. I don't like anything too tight. So clean, and what I do like about this is the subtle details. It's got this dark grey accent. Next one is the cedar one. Oh my days, I love it. What you'll notice is it's got the grey accents along the top, which will match always with the short. Absolutely spot on. The colour is so nice. The material, the way it fits. This is probably one of my favourite t-shirts. That's actually one of my favourite gym tops. It's also got Define written at the back and just a small logo here. It's so simple that it stands out. This is why I like this t-shirt. The last colour t-shirt I've got is the burgundy and it should fit exactly the same. I really like these t-shirts and I especially love it with these grey shorts. I have the t-shirt version of this. This is almost like an off black and it is the quarter zip. It's got the grey accents at the top with the Define written in the top left. I'm not sure about anyone else as well, but I usually wear a t-shirt under my quarter zip. It's because I usually take the quarter zip off, but I like this. I would say that haul was an absolute success. What I'm loving with Define just now is they've got a range of different types of clothing. So they've got the comfies, the joggies, the hoodies, but they've also got this. If you prefer this type of vibe, then you'll absolutely love the new range. Honestly, if you are interested in any of this stuff or other stuff on the website, you can use my code Reece. I know this is a wee kind of small plug-in, but if you're looking for a discount on this clothing, it'll help you out. Every time I do a haul, I make a mess. What I have got to go through as well is my Protein and my vitamins order. So this is from Protein. Let's get it open. A few things in here I've been using for years. I also think I got a few bits of clothing here, so I want to show you. First off, what do I always get? The brownies. So, absolutely love the white chocolate brownies. You know why? They're bliss. They're absolutely bliss. Got 2 boxes of them because honestly, I have one daily. This is not for me. It is a protein pancake mix. However, I have tried them. I like them. The main event, right? See this here? The perfect flavour of protein powder to mix in porridge, your shakes or pancakes or whatever, bacon. The salted caramel impact whey protein milkshake. There is no way you should be low in protein if this exists. It is the best one from Protein that I have ever used. It's so delicious. This is the caramel nut bars from Protein and it's interesting. You get 12. They look quite large. Yeah, 16 grams of protein, 256 per bar. 2 pairs of t-shirts. 2 pairs of t-shirts. I've got 2 t-shirts and I've got a pair of shorts. The shorts are probably a perfect length that you can see a little bit of quads. Zip pockets, little bit of the Protein feature, and it's got a little bit of a dark grey accent here. Very lightweight material, but it does feel thick enough. Like, I really do like them, and they're like a cream colour. They're not total white. Right, the last things I want to show you are 2 t-shirts. This is their men's wash oversized cotton t-shirt, dark grey in a medium. Honestly, that is exactly the way I wanted it to fit. If you're looking for a thick oversized t-shirt, especially like the neck is thick and tight, which I absolutely love. The only accent of Protein is the bottom left, which kind of keeps this very neutral, very plain, but I really do like it. It feels to me like it's not a total grey. It's kind of like washed, which I like. Fits the same. This one isn't as wash looking, but it does fit the same. At the end of the day, I needed protein bars, I needed my protein powder, and I needed more t-shirts. The main thing for me is, get into summer, I need new t-shirts. If you're looking for any of the supplements or any of the clothing, remember, use my code Reece at the checkout and you will get some money off. I know I haven't been using Protein for clothing, but if you're getting t-shirts like this, and the way it fits, this is my vibe. I had to get these 2 and I actually might get the rest of the colours in this style of t-shirt. Right, the last thing I need to show you is this. The main thing you need to understand is anything you're not getting from food, get from supplements. That's what you call them, supplements. I need to top this up. Am I going to do it right now? No. Right, so let's go over the stuff I've got and then I'll find a way to get it in here. Also, let me just firstly start by saying the gummies taste amazing. The first thing I've got is a thing called Hydrate, and these are electrolytes. If you're basically sweating, you're running, you're working out, you're training hard, these will replenish your electrolytes. I've also got another form of electrolytes in their tablet form. These are very good. The next thing I was running out of is omega 369, heart health, brain health, heart function, These are one of the most important. I know they look massive. They are good for you. Didn't have a lot of these, so I'm going to put these in here. You've got the multivitamin gummy. I got this in a sugar-free fizzy one. Fizzy? Coated one. Ticks the boxes. If you're feeling tired, exhausted, or you wake up feeling quite groggy, take a magnesium tablet or gummy before bed. Another one of the electrolytes is the potassium. Another main one I've been using for years is the apple cider vinegar gummy. By the way, they taste unbelievable. Hyaluronic acid, I said I partner this for my skin with a serum. These taste amazing as well. A new one I've introduced is the Manuka Honey Immunity Gummies. They also include vitamin C, zinc and vitamin D in these. Turmeric and bioperin, inflammation, digestion, these. Performance, cordyceps, lion's mane for focus. Try to figure out if they're actually worthwhile keeping in my diet. The other two for cognitive function, immune system is sea moss and the shilajit. There is a few other things that I probably didn't need to replenish. I say this most videos, but if you're looking to get into getting some supplements, you have to look at your diet and you have to look at what you need. For example, if you're struggling to sleep, or your skin doesn't look the best, or you need help with digestion, that is when you'd look to identify what you need, okay? So that's when you might go, oh, I'm waking up a little bit groggy, bang, get the magnesium. As usual, if you're looking for a discount on any of this stuff, you can use code Reece at MyVitamins for a little bit of money off. Right. How is that going to fit? I swear it's not even sunny in there up the back. Update with everything as well. I am currently sitting the same weight I was Sunday, Monday, which gives me a little bit of an insight of whether I need to drop my calories or not. I'm sitting nice, like I do feel leaner, I do feel like less full, like fluffy. I also want to see if I need to introduce more expenditure, so things like cardio and steps. Today I managed to do 14,000 steps, which is a lot more than I normally do. Like I usually do between 8 and 10. So this will maybe give me like an insight if I can actually maybe do like 15k. Also, update on my injuries. Funnily enough, my chest is more so than my knee, which I didn't realise. My knee is absolutely fine. Like I don't actually see there's a problem with my knee anymore. I'm going to be squatting my corner tomorrow at like 8:30, which I might film again. But my chest I trained today and I just didn't want to video it because I was like, let's test this. I didn't actually have that long either. Like I feel like I can't really contract. I can't contract as much as I usually would. I'm going to update my weight tomorrow and I'm going to see if I need to make that drop. If I am going to make a drop, it'll be down to about 2,250. It's also World Cup week. I'm going to get really annoying at talking about football. Right, what I need to do is, the game's on later and I need to do a ton of editing. Catch up. Woo! Happy Friday. So, it is currently 7:46. I'm a wee bit tired, but I'm okay. I was in there for Emma at 6 AM. I've got my next client at 9. So that gives me an hour pretty much to train. So I'm going to do an upper body. Yesterday I woke up and I need to check my phone, 79 on the dot, which gives me a total of 2 kilogram lost. So if I stay like this, it means this week was successful. I may not need to change things. So it's definitely on the way down again. I just wanted to make sure if I had to change something, I'd have changed something, but kind of not really need to. I could really sleep, but I'm not gonna. I just finished Solo Leveling and I finished Hell's Paradise. So when I get like a spare 10 minutes, I watch like part of the show. Yeah. Friday night and we're going to go to the cinema. Obsession.
That's me.
I'm also going to go drop something off at my mum and dad because they're doing a race night or something tonight. Okay. And they're handing in a bottle, but that's not where we're going. We're just going to drop it off and then we're going to go up to the cinema. Thanks for that, Rich.
Is that one I bought you?
Yeah. What did you have for breakfast?
I had my egg white pancakes. I put 200 grams of egg whites in a bowl. I electric whisk it until it forms stiff, peaks like meringue. It's like a pastry.
Puff pastry.
Yeah, and then I usually put Greek yogurt on it, or I wrap it up with chicken sausages, but I wanted some whey drip on it.
I had whey drip in my rice cakes and she's now saw
213 calories for the full thing.
Wow.
And 43 grams of protein.
We just woke up from a nap and I don't think I'm fully awake yet. I'm actually really tired though. Oh, my watch. My dad's phoning. Some breakfast there. It's quite late for breakfast, isn't it? Little Rachel was getting a wee bit hungry there. Another underrated thing to add to your eggs. Honey, but hot. Hot honey. It's the exact same macros as like normal honey, but it's just a little bit spicy.
Sure, you already know has been ruled out of game 1 and maybe game 2.
It's late, as in 11 o'clock. It's the first game. As you know from watching this video, when I posted the World Cup has been playing Thursday. Now it's Saturday, Brazil play Morocco, and then at 2 AM Scotland play Haiti. So I'm gonna watch them both, right? Rachel's upstairs sleeping, Dad, Mum is in there. Kyle's somewhere else, Regan and Connor I think is watching the game, but it's the first game and I'm hoping Scotland do pretty well. The reason why I want to watch the other games though is because they're in the same group and I want to see how they perform, because then Scotland will eventually play them. Yeah, let's do it.
Goalkeeper Johnny Placid in goal is the most experienced player in the squad, but he is a bit
from Shea Adams that allows the attack to be built. Garen Doak, his pace, dangerous ball in again. You have to say it's a good save, and John McGinn.
Good morning. It is actually nearly afternoon. It's because we were up late last night watching Scotland, but it's fine. What are you doing today?
Refeeds.
What weight did you reach?
5'2".
So macros I've got for Rachel today is 2,000 calories, 297 carbs, 28 grams of fat and 140 grams of protein.
I've kind of put in corn oats.
She needs to restore her glycogen a little bit. She's on a low weight and she's got literally a week and a half before we test things for our photo shoot. So that's why we do it now. When you do a refeed, you need to make sure it's like programmed and it's not just one. It's currently 1:30. This is a very slow day. Yeah, I'm very tired. I think it's because we stayed up last night for the Scotland game. It's officially 2 weeks into the cut. I went to 2 kilogram drop. What is my weight? So my weight I've woke up at today was 79.0. That gives me a whole rounded kilogram drop from the first week, kilogram drop from the second week. I feel like clarity's back, I feel motivated, my sessions are good. This is how I'm looking. Stop.
Hey, yeah. Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through growing pains. I wasn't used to being so gross.
We've got some coursework today and I have got some online work to do. Probably more towards editing. I'm working later tomorrow, which means I can kind of have more of a slower morning. The big thing today is Rachel's got her refeed day, so that means she's eating literally 300 grams of carbs. The next thing we're actually going to have is, I won't show you because I'm going to end the video here, sweet potato fries, then we're going to have chicken wraps later on, plus porridge oats. So trying to get the carbs in for the week ahead, especially for our first 3 days of next week. I'm going to leave my calories, leave my step count and leave my cardio. So right now I'm doing no cardio. Right now I'm doing 10,000 steps and right now I'm doing 2,500 calories. Am I going to change it? Not for the first 3 days. If my weight goes back down towards like 7 to 8, down at the lower 7 to 8s, I'm probably going to leave it. If my weight doesn't go down to 78.0 by the end of next week, then I'm going to drop my calories. That's the whole point. The whole purpose of both of us, I was to drop a kilogram, Rachel was to reach her ideal goal weight, and we've both done that. So we are on point. Anyway, let's have another great week. See you in the next one.